CBG News, CBG News. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Hi everyone. Make sure you guys hit the like button as you come in. Welcome in everyone. Um, Tonight is gonna be a night of updates. We're back to the news and the views, child. I'm gonna wait a few minutes for some people to come in and then we're gonna get into it. Um, um, for sure we have I had a wonderful night on my birthday night, guys. Thanks to all the ones that showed me so much love and support, man. You know, I suppose I supposed to went live yesterday, but child, uh, a different day, a different story. Let me just say that, like, uh, y'all, I just came back to life, baby, 2 hours before this live, like. 2 hours. If you would see me this morning, child, I was still thrown away. So I was not feeling good. So I do want to thank you guys. Thank you, Latanja. How are you today? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for telling me happy belated birthday. Guys, I'm gonna give you guys an update on several different cases, and as well, I'm gonna give you guys an my thoughts and opinions. You know, Takia went back to court today, so we definitely want to talk about Takia. Not tequila, but Takia. Takia, baby. We're gonna talk about Takia and some of the motions that were filed and what was denied and things and such. Someone asked me would I do an update or when I'm gonna do an update. So I'm gonna do an update on Takia on tonight. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Thank you so much for asking. I'm doing good. How are you? Well, I already asked you that. Um, but I'm gonna do an update on Takia because this doesn't take away from her family or the I Stand With Kia platform. They do a marvelous job and they're very thorough. But I still got like the recent the recent video that came out, interrogation video that came out today. I have questions like I don't understand why the baby's being passed around so much, and why people have the right to just call and get. I'm not. I'm one of those mother babies. I don't let mine go far or go nowhere too far. I got to know who you are, and my kids don't deal with a lot of people. Um, well, we're gonna get into that in a minute. If y'all hear uh, trains and um, Polar Express in the background, child, that's just my son listening to Polar Express. He loves trains and he loves Polar Express. So I'm trying to get my studio back up. I gotta buy me a desk for my live. So I think I'm gonna invest in that this week or next week, to give me a desk to go live in my back room, my little back utility room where it's not a lot of noise because he can't keep the TV down. Hey, cut the TV down. Um, if Jayla watching TV, hold on a minute. Okay, guys. So, the last thing I'm going to talk about. Hey, Princess girl, how are you? How are you guys? Thank you, Princess. How you doing? Happy Monday, guys. I definitely want to say, if y'all just listening in, and I know it's a lot of people that's in the bushes. Thank you, guys. Even the people in the bushes that came out. It was the people in the bushes. Trisha, I don't like y'all. I don't remember. I might have been cussing and going off and stuff like that on Saturday after the live. Just forgive me. Forgive me. But I love everybody. What did I say, dude? Cut it down. Give it here. Well, then you better cut it down because I ain't trying to hear. But
Ow.
no, I'm sorry. But we're gonna do an update on tonight. I know that's what you guys waiting on, and so we're gonna do an update on several different things. But we definitely gonna have to get into some of the motions. I seen them. I know a lot of people waiting on an update. So I'm gonna give you guys somewhat of an update from what I've been reading and understanding. I know it's a lot of lies that's been going on. It was your birthday. I know. Child, Trisha, I got to inbox you and tell you what happened to me yesterday. Y'all, I supposed to went live yesterday. I was fine. And then I somebody blessed me with something. And child, that just had my night, had me on stuck all night long. But Trisha, I'm gonna inbox you to tell you what it was. Cause you know what I'm saying, it might be people, on my live that try to call my job and all that. They ain't got time. So anyway, the first thing we're gonna talk about on tonight, guys, y'all remember, and welcome everyone. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you're new on Facebook, you're listening, go ahead and hit that follow button as well. The first thing we're going to talk about on tonight, guys, is we're going to talk about Kamaya Mobley. What? We did an update. Gloria Williams. She wrote on her behalf of trying to get an early reduced sentence. Hey, sincerely, hey Lucy, what's going on? I see you in a long time, chick. What's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you, sincerely. Jamel, you remember sincerely?
No, play my spirit.
He don't want to come to the thing sincerely. I was gonna let you see your boy. I know I owe y'all some shots. I still got some. Look, I still got half a bottle, so I owe Miss Sheila a whole bunch of shots. I ain't gonna make it, but we'll do a subscriber only night. Subscriber only. Hey Angie, how you? He's sitting here playing with his train. Don't want nobody to bother him. I said, "Can you remember Cecilia?" He said, "I'm trying to play with my train."
No.
She said, Cecilia said she still got love for you. Hey Reese. Hey Reese. Reese, I am better, girl. I am better. I am woke. Y'all. Woo. Y'all, it's gonna have to be one of them nights. I'll tell y'all our girl, we coming Memorial Day weekend. Our whole entire family is coming back to Bessemer, Alabama to go back to the water park. My kids really enjoyed that, so my whole family want to go this time. So we staying at Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so we can get together. I just got to reach out to you. I'm gonna make sure that I reach out to you. Okay. I know, y'all. I was suffering this morning. I was suffering. Big time, I was suffering, child. I didn't stop suffering till 5 o'clock. It took me 24 hours from what I took yesterday to come back to life. So I'm just back to life, like maybe an hour ago. I just came back to life. So, yeah, I just came back to life, child. I was no good. But anyway, y'all, I do remember the last time that I was live, we was talking about Gloria Williams and Kamaya Mobley. Kamaya is the young lady that was stolen. She was a baby and she was stolen from her mother's arm, basically, back in 1998. And Gloria Williams raised Kamaya as her own. It says here as well that back in 2018, Gloria was sentenced to 18 years in prison for posing as a nurse and taking Kamaya from a Jacksonville hospital. Um, to be police believe, guys, that Shannara had basically gave her baby away as she was 16 when she gave birth. But we all know that Gloria had plans for Shannara. And she took her baby. So let's move forward to now. It says here, back of December of 2021. So this is back in December. Um, so back in December, Gloria wanted to seek to reduce her sentence and by half. Says here that she claimed she got a miscarriage of justice. Only person that got a miscarriage of justice, in my opinion, is Takia Beverly. Miss Gloria, I'm gonna be honest, you deserve to sit there. You took 18 years from a mother that she could not get back. And let me just keep it real. You took
What?
18 years, and that girl and her mother relationship still ain't right properly. You took 18 years. Those young years when your child from a baby to 18, that's when you really, really mold and shape a child. And that's when you build a relationship with the child. How can you build a relationship with a child and this is supposed to be your child, but they don't know you and you don't know them? So, it says here that, Gloria claimed that she suffered a miscarriage of justice. And no, she claimed she suffered a miscarriage before the kidnapping and was experiencing postpartum depression in addition to mental health issues. Now, let me just say this when it comes to mental. Don't make an excuse for your bad behavior. I just want to say that. That was a decision you made. You came with a car seat. You dressed as a nurse. You took this baby to stop a man from beating you. This ain't no this ain't no really, this ain't no mental health crisis. Yes, as a person that has 2 kids and has suffered from postpartum depression, most women that I know of, most women can tell you what postpartum is and having a miscarriage, how they can. I have never had a miscarriage, but if anybody that suffered from miscarriage, I have never known for them to want to kill or take somebody's baby. That's just not, that ain't it. Exactly, baby. This ain't that. This ain't it, honey. This ain't it. And you think she was a little off? She was already a little off. Well, you know what I'm saying? But basically, if we listen to the back testimony, she basically said that, she wanted the guy to stop beating on her. And she decided that, having a baby, she lost her kids, her 2 sons. This is on top of her having children. This ain't that. This is her first child. This was like, this wasn't her first child. She had 2 older boys. And she just wanted the 3rd child to basically keep a man, basically. But she said that when she decided that she didn't want, and then she put this man on child support after the fact that, she put him out and all that. She was getting child support, and this man knew that this baby wasn't his. She deserves to sit in there. Anyway, Kamaya, guys, wrote a letter saying that she wanted her kidnapper to be released because she looks at her as her mother. But it says here that on last Wednesday.
My test is tomorrow.
Okay. Okay.
My appointment's tomorrow.
No, now go sit down.
My appointment's.
Hold on just a minute.
I don't want to.
It says, yep, she has no for even she didn't apologize. Anyway, yes, and I hate that because this baby is she thinks this woman asked her mother. She wrote a letter on her behalf. Hey James Etta, how are you today? I did. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Once again, thank you guys that came out and helped me celebrate my birthday. Oh man, we had a wonderful time, child. I don't remember half of what I said or half of what I did. I'm scared to look at that live, but I know y'all gonna charge to me because look, none of y'all unsubscribe. But anyway, but y'all, if y'all never know me, if you ever kicked it with me, I like to have fun, and I like a drink or two. You know. Yes, from the man child. Yes, thank you, Lucy. Yes, my birthday was Saturday, child. I did hibachi and I did came home, took some shots, and yesterday I did something else that was horrible. I don't even want to talk to y'all. When we have an open mic night, I'll tell y'all what I did.
How did that work?
I did not twerk, Jay. Be quiet. Anyway, it says here that the Duval County Circuit Court Judge Marianne Ahoy ruled that Williams had filed this motion too late, and was still no basis to undo the original sentencing judge's decision, even if the motion was promptly filed. As part of her plea deal, Williams cannot profit from her crimes while incarcerated, meaning she cannot enter any television, entertainment, or book deal. It was unclear whether she can or will appeal the decision on Wednesday's ruling. So she can't benefit off. She can't. Hey Kendra, how you doing? Thank you, Reese. So she can't even benefit while in jail off of what she did to Kamaya. I guess people want to hear her story, but me myself, I really don't want to hear her side of the story because at the end of the day, I understand that you're supposed to be, it's two sides to every story, but you can't justify taking somebody's child. You sat there and took somebody baby out the nurse room, out their room. I just don't believe that that's okay. I don't think that he didn't sue because he knew she should have got more charges for defrauding DHS, but because that's who you have to go through to get legal child support. So for defrauding DHS, there is a charge for that. She should have got a charge for that, but they gave her a plea deal. She could have got more than that, 18 years. They only gave her the years that Kamaya was the important years, though. That's what she took. Then that's why she deserved to sit in there. She took those important years from Shannara. Exactly. Exactly. Cut that down. Okay, guys. So the next one, because I want to save time, I want to do 30 minutes on Tequila, and then we're gonna be done. So the next thing is, guys, you remember back in maybe a few weeks ago, I was talking about this young lady that was missing from her cousin. I'm gonna pull a picture up so you guys can see. Let me just get her picture. Hold on. Get off that table now. Hold on, y'all. This young lady here is missing, and she's still missing today. Um, this is this young lady. Her name is let me get her name. So her name is Zion Foster, guys. And y'all remember Zion Foster? I had talked about her being missing. She was with her cousin. Her cousin came pick her up, and all of a sudden they accused the cousin and his girlfriend of of putting her body into a dumpster, and the baby ain't been found, and she has not been found. That's her with her mother. Um, but the cousin, guys, y'all know he went to court for lying to the police. But my thing is, why they ain't question the girlfriend? We got to go back and do some updates on this. But why they ain't question the girlfriend? His girlfriend, and she was a part of it too. So it says here that he has been charged for lying to authorities. So he's gonna be serving some jail time. It says here that last Wednesday he was charged for lying to the police before he ultimately admitted that he had thrown his cousin's body in a dumpster weeks earlier because she stopped breathing while they were smoking marijuana. Now listen, now she stopped breathing after they stopped smoking marijuana. Child, maybe she. Why y'all didn't? Why y'all didn't? Why y'all didn't? You know, CPR, call the police. Um, I don't get it. Like you lied, you dumped your cousin's body. You had no remorse behind that. Cause ain't no way I'm gonna throw my cousin's body in the trash like she ain't nobody child, like she ain't loved, like she ain't got family. Anyway, it says here Jalen appeared in court on Wednesday to accept a plea deal on the charges of lying to a peace officer in a violent crime investigation and lying to a peace officer. It says here that the father too were with his cousin Zion when she was last on the scene. He claims she stopped breathing for an unknown reason while they were smoking some weed. So he panicked and put her body in a dumpster. I don't even understand. Um, yep, we figured he didn't. What he did was tamper with the corpse. If you want to just keep it 100, he basically tampered with her corpse. His dumb ass. Just say that. Y'all, I'm sorry. I guess Zion didn't supposed to be smoking no weed. Cause I understand weed can have effects on different people. Some people don't need to smoke weed. I'm one of those people. I don't want it and I don't need it. Cause child, mm-mm. Anyway, um, I ain't never known for weed to make people stop breathing. Now it might make people get stuck like this. Now weed do make you get stuck. Like now weed do make you get stuck. You get some good weed in your system, it'll make you get stuck. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't never known weed to make you stop breathing. Unless you had an asthma attack or something. I'm just saying. um, it says here that these charges stem from the weeks Brazier spent withholding critical information during the search for his cousins. It says here the Foster's mother, that this baby's mother, Sierra Milton, told the court that Brazier lied to her about her daughter's disappearance, claiming he hadn't seen her for months or years. He called me. This is what the mother said. I didn't call him. He called me on January the 5th when my baby didn't come home. He called me to say, I don't know why Zion would lie and put me into this. I haven't seen her in years. I haven't seen her in months. And I'm like, what? I wasn't too long ago that I saw you. Lord, this boy don't do them but lie. Child, lie, lie. lie all the time. Liar. He said he ain't seen her in years, but Kevin picked her up to smoke some weed. Child. She said, what? It wasn't too long ago that I saw you. She said that the cousin even helped her during the search for foster, for her daughter. And said, all while knowing that what had actually happened to her. He says here that as far as the many times that I went to his house during the search, Your Honor, he helped me post flyers of my baby in his neighborhood on the corner of his house, the street that he lives in. This is the mother talking. He told me along with his mother, I would not lie to you. I know this has got to be really fearful for you, but I'm telling you, I have not seen her. I have not been around her, his mother said. My baby wouldn't lie to me, so now everybody is suffering. This dude sitting in jail for lying when all he had to do was call 911 and get his cousin some damn help. Stupid. I'm just gonna say it. Stupid. Panic. I understand you panicking, but the best thing to do to help somebody is call 911. If you know you ain't did nothing wrong, it says here that the young man said that his actions were sparked by panic. He said, yes, I lied, but I was not in this right state of mind. Hell no. You were high as hell. You didn't know. You was high and panicking. She was like 17. I don't know. It says here that he said, yes, I lied, but I was not in the right state of mind. There was no way for me to prepare for a situation like that. I was scared. So he accepted a plea deal and asked the judge to consider a sentence of probation. It says here that the cousin said he maintained that he doesn't know what happened to cause his cousin's death. He says, I don't know exactly how she passed or what caused her to pass. I just know one minute she was cool, she was fine, she laid back for me. Next thing I know, she was dead. I don't know what caused it. I did not cause her anything like that. I reacted stupidly off of fear and panic like I never felt before in my life. He said he did not think about calling 911. He said they were smoking weed, and so his mental state wasn't in a logical place. That's why I don't smoke weed, because this is what weed will do. Exactly. 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 Um, it says here that so the judge said, "Are you telling me that you're stoned? She's stoned. You think she dies and then you dispose of the body just like that? That was your choice?" She said, "I sat for a minute. I didn't know what to do. I just didn't know what to do." This is what the judge said. She said, I'm trying to understand with the limited information I have. This person passed away in your presence, and your first thought is, well, I got to get rid of the body. Listen. So it says that my first thought was how bad it looked to start with. He said, how do I explain what happened? I didn't know why she died, what caused her to die, or just a lot of possibilities popped in my head. I was reacting off of just the innate fear. I didn't know. Really, I don't do anything. I just don't know what to do. Literally did not know what to do. I sat for at least 10 minutes sitting there like, what do I do? Who do I call? My kids are upstairs. We just got into this place after struggling for like 2 years to get here, and everything is falling down. It says here that Milton spoke for several minutes about the devastating impact this has had on his family. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let me see if I can get it. So some just popped up. Um, y'all, it's like okay. Let's listen in. Let's listen to this. Hold on, just a second. I'm gonna play something. I know Miss Latarja. No, child, it wasn't that happen. We about to I'm gonna let y'all listen to this right quick. And then we're gonna get into kill.
One, I did turn myself in. Yes, I lied. I was not in the right state of mind. There was no way for me to prepare for a situation like that.
I'm not totally clear on the situation. In the report with respect to the situation.
And I will fill Your Honor in on some of those details.
Can y'all hear it?
Appreciate it. But what the report suggests is that you had contact with the individual. The police questioned you regarding that contact. You didn't tell them the truth associated with the contact. Then you, once confronted with information that you were not telling the truth, you came forward and told them that you disposed of the body. I mean, that's all. That leaves a whole lot out there that's unaccounted for from the court's perspective. But what circumstances are you talking about?
Well, when she died, it was just random. Like, from my end,
What do you mean?
I was terrified. Just literally from that point on, I didn't know what to do. I wasn't in the right state of mind for anything. And I turned myself and they didn't present me with anything. After getting my thoughts together.
So did you explain how she passed?
I don't know exactly how she passed, what caused her to pass. I just know 1 minute she was cool, she was fine, she laid back for a minute. Next thing I know, she was dead. I don't know what caused it. I did not cause it or anything like that. I reacted stupidly off of fear and panic like I've never felt before in my life. Literally.
Well, I mean, people are sitting around and somebody just passes. I mean, did you think about calling 911 or something like that?
No, not at the time. We were smoking. We were on marijuana as well. So my mental state wasn't in any logical spectrum. I was just immediately just terrified. That's the only words I can use to describe.
So, are you telling me that you're stoned, she's stoned, you think she dies, and then you dispose of the body? Just like that? That was your
I don't know,
choice?
man.
I sat for a minute. I didn't know what to do. I just did not know what to do. It's like,
I mean, the first thing that came to your mind, I'm trying to understand with the limited information I have, that this person passed away in your presence. And your first thought is, well, I got to get rid of the body.
My first thought was how bad it looked to start with. It's like, how do I explain what happened? I don't know what she died or what caused her to die. And just a lot of possibility just popped in my head. I was reacting off of just innate fear. I don't know. Literally, I don't do anything. I just didn't know what to do. Literally, I literally did not know what to do. I sat for at least 10 minutes sitting there. Like, what do I do? Who do I call? My kids are upstairs. We just got into this place. I've been struggling for 2 years to get it, and everything is falling down.
I know it don't sound right. Weed make you just go into a stupor. It really do. He might have thought she was dead.
I would have called the ambulance, called her mom. Because her mom's so sweet. Her mom is so sweet.
Child. I thought you ain't get no. No, you better eat what I cook.
I wish I could take it back. Nobody in the situation. At the very least, they figured okay, this happened. Confirm this. And everybody got some sort of peace like that. You know? But I just didn't know what to do. It's not something, and you know, like, in life, you try to mentally prep for a lot of situations. But when one that you just would never even thought to happen, just happens. And you're like, wow, immediately first thing comes to your mind, everything about this house might affect your kids, your life in general. And after that, how it's flipped when whoever, it's like they play telephone and change many times. Facebook, everything just aligned me at once. So I had to just take time and try to get my thoughts together. Because I was on panic mode. Ever since that happened, her mom had talked to me. I could bring us a good news. What do I do? I can't even explain it. What happened? I just can tell you my honest reaction.
Loud. Yeah, it should have been. Cause I'd be like, shit, man, I would have been had to suffer consequence smoking with a minor, but I would have saved her life if it was a chance to save her life.
We should take all that. You know that's not possible. There's one person that would deserve to take it back. He's nothing but regrets.
Cut that down.
Utter confusion of his own actions. You know, he expressed to me on multiple occasions. I can't believe I did what I did. I still can't believe it. I'm not that person. And I don't believe a lot of my clients because they're always just trying to get over, trying to decrease the time in jail, in prison, or whatever it might be. This gentleman's not one of those person.
Very well, Mr. Prosecutor.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, y'all. Let's listen to her mother's impact statement, and then we're gonna move along. Oh, Miss LaTanya, don't be that way. Hold on a minute. Y'all know I you know, I ain't gonna say, it was stupid of him. I ain't gonna lie. It was stupid of him. For sure. Not to call the police. Call 911 or take her to the hospital, to the nearest local hospital. But he was too. He said he was just high and panicking, child. Let's listen to her mother. And I would have felt some type of way too as her mother. You
heal the body and transport the mind. Cleaner, safe, affordable natural gas is a warm hug waiting to happen. DTE.
Hold on, y'all. I'm pulling it up now.
Seems like so many of our fights and struggles in Michigan for the last several years have been about water. Tainted water in Flint, water bursting through Eaglesville Dam.
Water shutoffs, and of course, water backing up on freeways and in basements during torrential storms. Well, the latest water fight involves the Great Lakes Water Authority, or GLEWA. They're trying to spread Highland Park's unpaid water bills among the nearly 90 municipalities.
Let me stop the screen. Talks among yourselves. Exactly. He just. I ain't never known weed to do nobody. Now I don't see weed put people to sleep. Now y'all, I ain't lie back when I was smoking weed because I am not a weed smoker, child. Weed don't do me good. Do you hear me? It don't do me good, cause child, weed give me a bad. I be very, 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 very HORNY. That's why I don't like smoking weed, because it makes me very HORNY, and my libido and everything. I be wanting that feeling up off me, child. It ain't a good feeling. But let's listen to the mother, child. I'm just gonna be real, like that's why, I don't smoke weed, and it's just straight up. At least I'm keeping it real. I be hungry, child. I'll be hungry. I be the double H's, hungry and horny. You mean HORNY? Anyway, let's get into this, y'all. At least I can keep it real. All right, y'all. Let's listen. Listen to his mother.
If she can go wherever I would.
Hold on. Let's see. This his. I'm trying to move forward. Okay, that's his. Okay, this is the mother. We're gonna listen to her. And then we're gonna move to Takia.
Yeah.
I know everybody like, oh my God, Mark, I can't believe
Can I have your statement,
this.
please? Melton, what would you like to tell me today?
Zion. She just turned 17 in November. She shares her location with me everywhere she goes. She asks if she can go wherever I would allow her to go. There are yeses and there are nos. Because as a parent, you want to protect your babies. I have 6 kids. Zion is my oldest. All of my children look up to her. We were supposed to be planning her prom, her dress and colors. I'm still getting emails from the school right now for graduation pictures.
Oh.
And just graduation. And I can't do any of that because she asked me if she could go with Jaden. And I said yes. Because I trust him. And I thought he was responsible. But the fact is that it seems to me like he's hiding. He didn't pull up in my driveway. He pulled up in my neighbor's driveway. And he's pulled up in my driveway before. We've given each other a hug. I've spoken to him. He came that night and he picked my baby up by pulling into my neighbor's driveway and then parking in the front of my other neighbor's driveway. He called me. I didn't call him. He called me on the 5th when my baby didn't come home. He called me to say, I don't know why Zion would lie and put me into this. I haven't seen her in years. I haven't seen her in months. And I'm like, what? It wasn't too long ago that I saw you. And even knowing that my baby has been in contact with him, I kept going to his house. I just wanted him to tell me the truth. I stayed up for nights, for days, panicking. And he is so fearful. God, please don't let my baby be dead. Please, God, don't let my baby be just thrown away like she's nothing. These are the things I prayed. I was fasting, my children not getting sleep, not eating, can't go to work. I'm a single parent. Everything that I do is for my children. Every ounce of money and time or whatever and energy is for them, just to make sure that they're good. Just to make sure that they're surrounded by people that love them and protect them. And so yes, Zion, you can go with your cousin who you have in your phone as favorite because he's your favorite on that side of the family. And to say, you panicked. Then why didn't you think about my baby? What if you were so high you didn't know she was alive? And you just threw her in a dumpster in the cold without a coat? And if that's the case, that means that my baby was crushed in the process of how trash is taken and picked up and placed in a landfill where she will never be found. I will never know. I will never know. I won't get to see my baby again. As far as the many times that I went to his house during the search, Your Honor, he helped me post flyers of my baby in his neighborhood on the corner of his house, the street that he lives. He told me, along with his mother, I would not lie to you. I know this has got to be really fearful for you. But I'm telling you, I have not seen her. I have not been around her. His mother said, my baby wouldn't lie to me. And so now everybody is suffering. My children are suffering. And they have to grow up knowing that their cousin did something this awful. And that their big sister isn't there anymore. And we have so many events and so many life changes that are happening now. My son came to his house and he didn't recognize him, but my son was so angry and he just knocked at the door and was like, is Zion here? Is Zion here? You could have came and said something. You could have called 911. You could have called your mom. You could have called relatives that are all around. Somebody could have helped. Somebody could have known something. But it seems like more than just a panic. It seems like you did something or you gave something. Because why? If you love her, if she says that she loves you and she always does, and you say that you love her, then why? How is it that someone that can love someone could just dispose of them in trash? Like she's nothing. And then come with me and post flyers and reach out to me and tell me, I don't know, I know you're looking for Zion, but I don't know. I haven't seen her. I haven't spoken to her, and I don't know why she would use me. Why lie? This is something that can't be repaired. She cannot be replaced. This cannot be rectified. And we will never have closure. And as much as I love you guys, as much as I love that family, you have caused such distinction that it's hard to trust family at all. And now my babies are even more isolated. Because how can I trust family when family is one who did this? I will never forgive you, Jalen.
Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.
And it may not matter, but I hope that your children grow up without you so that they can be better.
Thank you.
Your Honor should be aware of some more of the facts, because I will be making an argument to exceed guidelines as a basis for this. January 4th, Zion went missing. She left to go to an individual's home, didn't know who at that time. Ultimately, of course, we learned this Jalen Brazier to smoke marijuana, as he indicates later. 15 days later, when he speaks to police, 14 days. it wasn't his panic that night. Of course, that started this, but it's the 14 days after he pays more now before the court.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the judge for 23. I didn't know how old the judge
The
was.
statements he's making. Sierra.
Okay, let's get on with it.
Yes, Your Honor. And what is before you, I believe the guidelines for what can be accounted are accurately scored. The counsel for defense said the same.
So they're accurately scored as of before.
Correct. Offense variable 5 and 8 are not available.
Okay, well, I can't do that.
But in order to exceed guidelines, Your Honor is able to make one
Thank you,
correction.
Poor young ladies, information that I never will possess. Nobody will possess. Quite frankly, is unique to your memory, which you did not share, which you intentionally
Get off
then
the table.
put this family through unnecessary trauma,
Jamel.
despair, heartache for no reason. By your own admission to this court today, I knew what happened to her, and I chose to conceal it, to perpetuate the false statement on this family, while they participated with the falsehood that you created, that she was out there somewhere. That's just incredible. Absolutely incredible. I cannot do anything to remedy what occurred. I am so sorry for what has happened to you. But you need to be punished. As I indicate before each sentencing, it is the obligation of this court in imposing sentence to consider punishment, rehabilitation, the need to protect society, and deterrence from civil offenses. Your failure to be honest and truthful in preventing, I don't know, maybe preventing certain pain and suffering requires punishment. Probation, you've recommended that he be afforded probation. That's not appropriate here. He's going to prison today. And the prison sentence here hardly reflects the injury that you've accomplished. The guidelines are appropriate, however, under these circumstances, and the court will stay within the guidelines. And I am only considering the facts that are known presented to this court are not in dispute.
Cut it down.
Other matters that have been brought to this court's attention for which there is no basis and would require a hearing are not considered by this court. Therefore, the sentence of this court, Mr. Brazier, you be remanded to the custody of the Michigan Department of Corrections for a period of 23 months to 4 years on count 1, and on count 2, what's his credit? On count 2, 66 days. Credit for 66 days. He's got a total of $136 state court costs, $130 crime victim right assessment, $250 circuit court cost. And Mr. Doty, your attorney fee is $975. You're entitled to appellate review of your conviction and sentence in this matter by way of application for leave to appeal. If you're financially unable to afford an attorney, court will appoint an attorney to represent you. You have 6 months.
Before we move on, guys, I got 30 minutes I can do on Takia, and then I'm gonna move on. Man, we're gonna end this live. I just want to say, 23 to 4 years. That's it. Jesus. How he lied, how he had this mother out here looking for her daughter, and she in the landfill. Do y'all know, y'all know what she's buried in trash, right? Buried. Her mama would never get closure, ever, unless they dig up the landfill. Cause y'all they don't use those landfills forever. Once they seal it, it's a process. I'm gonna say that. I know. Um, he deserved more time than that. They should have got him for tampering with the corpse if he knew she was dead. You know, um, and just to hear the mother's statement, she is very distraught, y'all. Pray for the family. You know, pray. Hold on a minute. You know, put you that food I cooked, and you done. Exactly. Exactly. Anyway, guys, today, guys, to kill Beverly went to court. Y'all know a person did come in on yesterday and ask me when I was gonna do an update on Tequila. Tequila went to court today over of some documents that were filed. Um, it's getting close to the court date, and guys, we know Tequila innocent, man. We know Tequila is innocent, but they did go to court today. Y'all know that Tequila, she was sentenced back in February of 2021 for life in prison without the possibility for killing her 14-month-old stepdaughter, Jariah Smith. As we know, guys, due to jury misconduct, Tequila conviction was overturned, and due to the fact, let's just be real, because the one of the family members was somebody was connected to somebody in the family of the mother family. Anyway, it says here the hearing lasted about an hour, and they both had motions, the defense and the prosecution. Some were denied by the judge and others were granted. And it says here that both Tequila and Morris are facing the murder trial. It says here that the judge ordered the prosecution to turn over DNA slides of the child to the defense, so its defense expert witness can examine them. What you got? Get it up off my couch, and I mean right now. It says here the defense was ordered to turn over information regardless. Get up off there and go sit on the floor with it. It says here the defense was ordered to turn over information regarding witnesses they plan to call during the trial to the prosecution. The most notable ruling was the judge exclusion of evidence related to allegation of criminal conduct on the part of the medical examiner child. And there will be another pre-trial hearing, guys, on April the 19th in Copiah County. And y'all know Tequila is out on $1 million bond. Her trial date is for May the 2nd. So we're going to pray for Tequila. And I do want to let's see. I do want to I know for sure that there was a motion that was filed last week that the judge pulled up on. Number one of the things that the prosecution wanted to exclude was the mother's CPS case. That was granted. I do. I do want to say that I am a bit behind with updating everyone on information about Tequila. And I'm gonna, her team do such a fabulous job. I didn't want to take away from it, but I definitely want to pull up some of these motions that I have saved here, just to look found here, Just allow me a moment. So it says here that and I'm gonna pull this up so everybody can see it. I know they're doing a wonderful job, but somebody asked me to do an update. I'm gonna do an update and I'm gonna give my opinion. I don't want to take away from, that y'all ever want to just hear all the information and the facts. They give it to you straight up. But this is a document that was filed by the prosecution. Hold on just a second. Hold on just a second. Let me find it again. I done lost. Well, it's a document that says that the prosecution wants the biological mother's, let's just be honest, CPS records striked or not talked about. And I think that it should be, let me just be honest. The reason why I think it should be because there's reasonable doubt. And her negligence could have played a part in this baby's death. But see, they don't want to see beyond that because they don't want to hold her to the fire. But she should be held to the damn fire. Let's just be honest. She should be held to the fire if she was negligent, because this baby, I know for a fact this baby had UTIs as a young baby. As a young baby, the baby had UTIs, and going back and forth to the doctor, sick and all that. And for what my understanding is, when Takia and Morris really came into the baby life, that's when this baby got better. The baby had eczema. Let me tell you something. You don't let eczema scab up on a child because that's bringing them pain. You have that cream. I have a child with eczema, and you don't let that dry up to a scab and then you peel it off. No, that brings pain. Eczema is painful on a child, and to let it just sit there and go untreated, you're the worst kind of mother. I'm sorry. I just hate to say it, but you are the worst kind of mother to sit up there and I'm gonna be honest. The only way the baby will get a UTI is when you're not changing the baby's pamper. I don't know. If you hopping from house to house, I'm just gonna keep it real. Did you wasn't wiping that damn baby right? We just say that. She wasn't take care of this baby. And the CPS records, even though it is now in play, it should be in play because that'll bring reasonable doubt. Like, hey, we looking at the wrong person. We looking at the wrong person. And then for her to get on that interrogation video and say that Takia is jealous of her, child, I want to hit the floor. I almost hit the floor. Do you hear me? How is Takia jealous of you? You ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of. And you said she's jealous of the baby because she's the first grandchild. Let me say this. If she was jealous of a baby because she was the first grandchild, she would have nothing to do with the damn baby. And that's just the way I look at it. I don't mean to call her a damn baby or nothing like that, but I'm just keeping it real. We got to stop. We have to stop and realize what this is. It's clear as day that they are trying to railroad her again. And y'all, we got to pray. We got to fast. We got to do whatever we got to do. And we're going to talk about it as much as we possibly can. I know I haven't really been talking about it, but there's other stuff that's been going on. And I know that I Stand With Kia, the platform itself and the people behind her platform, they talk about it. But I'm going to be honest. The lies and the manipulation, saying that, Morris was at the club, saying, and this man just went to the store, got him some food and went home with his family. The lies, and for my thing is, and then they want to talk about Mark Levon. Mark Levon, he's the one that did the autopsy report. He found the skull fracture, but he didn't weigh the brain. It's certain things of that autopsy he did not do. So we're going off a faulty autopsy report that is not completely finished. Yes, but they're saying that To Kill was the only one that had a CPS record, but the mama did. The mama certainly did have a CPS record, and she sat there and she lied. She know that To Kill and Morris would never do anything to Baby J. And let's just keep it real. It's just, she don't want to own the fact that she negligent. She was negligent with that baby. She was. Go wipe your mouth. And because, okay, y'all, they have came out with the Ebony Skinner testimony. And Ebony Skinner, I think this was her name. Let me go look. Yesterday they did a live on Ebony Skinner and how she lied, saying that, the one that I had found in her testimony, that this is the question I had. So she said, this is what she said. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it because this what gets me. This what gets me. They are sharing other things right now as well. I need to look at, but I definitely want to let y'all listen to this. I just want y'all to listen. Get your, hold on. I want y'all to listen to this. Let me see here because it was inboxed to me. So this is what she said. Listen.
She was dry.
Being on one crying like it.
She was quiet. A little quieter, but she was still normal.
But why would a baby get a UTI? Think about it.
Was she playing? She like anything wrong?
She was dry.
Being on one crying like it.
She was quiet.
But as y'all remember on the hospital videos, Ebony Skinner was one of the ones that was carrying Baby J, and Baby J was holding her ear. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to play Ebony Skinner testimony so bad, but we may have to do that another time. Because it's a lot in her during the investigation when they were talking to her, James Jefferson and whoever the other investigator was. Cut that down. That I feel as though that they were that she left a lot out of her testimony, that because she said that, okay, one part of it, y'all, I'm gonna drop the link. Y'all can go to I Stand With Kia and get the information here. Okay, let's hear it. All right, so hold on just a second. Let's hear it. We're gonna hear it. All right, hold on. Let me just pull a picture up of it.
2156 to Old Highway 18 number 2.
Hold on. Well, since they put it out there, it shouldn't. I hope they don't mind me playing. Yeah, I believe there is some pedo stuff that they're hiding. I don't know what they're hiding. I think so too. They're covering, but we're gonna break it down as much as we possibly can, guys. And then I'm gonna have to go. But I'm gonna play this. I do not own the rights to this. This is owned by I Stand With Kia. Please go over there and like the page, and they give you more updates, guys. I just hopefully they don't get mad at me for playing this because I'm playing.
You work anywhere? Where?
Hey, y'all here?
Also, crazy. Yeah, she was around you last Saturday. Tell us where you all did. Who were you all at with you around?
Well, first, Saturday morning, I got up. I took my children to my mother's house.
And mother is?
Mexican. When I went in the room, Jariah and her were being asleep, but Jariah was moving like she was about to wake up. Like, about 10 minutes before I left, Jariah woke up. She got up.
You remember what time it was? About what time?
It was like, I had to be to work for 8, so it was like 7:40.
Saturday morning?
Yes.
Okay.
So she finally got up out of bed. I said hi to her or whatever. And then I gave her a little hug. Then I ended up leaving going to work. I left the house around
This is Ebony Skinner.
7:51 maybe. And I headed to work. While I was at work, around about, I want to say 10 something 11, I got a phone call from my mom saying that my auntie wasn't doing good.
Okay, y'all, this is Ebony Skinner. She was the one that testified in court that, you know, Baby J, she was one of the star witnesses. She is Danielle Skinner sister, I think. Yeah, sister. And she testified in court, and she testified in court that Baby J was holding her ear in court. Now, she testified that the baby was holding her ear, and I found that to be curious because that could easily would have made Takia innocent, because that's what I'm saying, that if you read the transcript, she says that the baby was holding her ear when she was walking up and down the hall with her. So that clears Takia that, you know, that it was something wrong with Baby J before y'all even at the hospital. But my thing is, you know, it was just an oversight because, you know, when family is dying, sometimes this is an oversight. So something happened to this baby beforehand, and that cleared Takia right there. But my thing is, if y'all can't see that someone, even though they are against her, but she just admitted that this girl, the baby, was holding her ear during the testimony. So how they got a guilty verdict out of that, I do not know. But my thing is, this is the question I had in my head all day today. Why did Danielle feel the need to move this Baby J without her mama consent? Second of all, why she had to do it in the middle of why did Andrew had to specifically come get her for Baby J, to get Baby J to take her to her mama's house? If she was the one that was begging to get her, why did you move the baby? That's my number one question.
They were getting ready to go and pull the plug on her, so, and she was screaming and stuff. So I left work and went back to the house. And I started getting Jariah together to take her with us to Vicksburg. Well, when we were headed to go to Vicksburg, we rode my auntie. Her godmother called me and told me to drop Jariah off, meet her at Go with Jariah. So I was like, baby, Yolanda Reed.
Okay.
So I was like, okay. Then a minute later, Maury called, which is her father, Morris Beverly, called and told me to meet him with Jariah. So I told him that Baby was trying to get him. And he told me no. So I called Baby back and told him that Maury wanted me to meet him. We met at Seco. Maury was in the store.
Mm-hmm.
So his wife was in the car. She got out to get Jariah. Jariah didn't want to go.
Who was his wife?
Takia Beverly.
So Jariah didn't want to go with her. How did Jariah start acting?
Like it was something. The way Jariah, it made me feel like it was some reason why she didn't want to go. Because Jariah was so used to being with Kia, and I'm like, this strange, for Jariah to not want to go with Kia. And so Deanna and which is the parent, and also Karen Baker, the caregiver of Jariah, stated that they did not feel like Jariah was in any harm, being mistreated, or at the home of Morris and Takia Beverly.
I'm gonna say something.
During our observation at the family team meeting, Jariah did not seem or appear to be afraid or have any fear of Morris or Takia Beverly. Yeah.
What was she doing? When you said she acted like she was what exactly was she doing?
Like, like.
You see that Elsie act like that with anybody else?
No, she go with everybody, and that's why I was like, why is she not going to get it?
Hey, go ahead.
So we ended up. They got Jariah.
Okay, hold up. My thing is, hold up. So this sister say, now y'all check it out. This sister say, this is Ebony. Ebony say that the baby don't want to go with Takia. But Danielle testified and said that she had to call Takia to calm baby J down. Make it make sense. How can a baby be afraid of you and y'all said that she is afraid of this, that the baby is afraid of her, but y'all calling her to calm her down? What lies? What are y'all covering? I swear, if you have not read the transcripts, I have the full transcripts in my pocket. Always. I got all kinds of stuff for Takia that people have sent me. But I have integrity and I don't put all that out that I got straight up. But if I needed to put it in the right hands, I can. How can you say that that baby J is afraid of Takia, then turn around, Danielle called her the day before saying that she need to calm the baby down. All of a sudden now she's scared of her. Man, come on now. Come on. The bull crap.
We made it to the hospital, and my auntie Rose got Jariah while she was there. She had her like the majority of the time just holding her.
At the hospital.
We were up there until nighttime. Now, the whole time she was there, she was weird. She was either in my auntie Rose's arms or April had her. April Davis. Mm-hmm. She had her. And before I left, I had Jariah again. Kia told me to bring Jariah here when I was getting ready to go.
Exactly. Because okay, so I definitely want to say this, and I'm gonna let this play. So she says, because I remember this blatantly, and Risa Cup, I know you can confirm it too, because you read the transcript too. Ebony testifies and said that she was playing patty cake or something or pickaboo or something with baby J before she got out this car. Maybe baby J was basically interested in playing with you, that she didn't want to leave where she was having fun at the time. So that's not a reason to say that the baby didn't want to go with Takia. You left that out, but you said it in your testimony. And if y'all need that, I got it.
And I noticed that she didn't want to go to her daddy. And I'm like, so am I right? You know, because Gerard goes to anybody, and I'm talking about a complete stranger. I left the hospital around about 8 something, and when I made it home, the next morning my mom came knocking on the door telling me that Gerard was there.
How was he acting other than when they tried to get up with you all day? Was she playing? Was she like anything wrong with him?
She was dry.
Being normal.
Yeah.
One crying, nothing like that.
She was quiet. A little quieter, but she was still normal. And the reason I say that she was a bit quiet because I think she know that her grandma see. Because like when we were at the house, Gerard do her playing, but when she go around her grandma, it's like she could sense that she's sick and she didn't want to bother her. So I'm thinking maybe it's because we were in the hospital with her at the time. The only strange part for me was
when mom was trying to get her. When stepmom was trying to get the kid.
So you said that she was acting like when stepmother, what's her name again?
Zakia Beverly.
Zakia was trying to get Riley.
Yes.
And the father also?
Yes, and the only reason I say that she was acting strange, because she go to Maury all the time. So I don't know if it was because they were near each other. I don't know.
You be around Riley all the time.
I'll be around her a
lot. So you know that she will go to people without fussing her.
So she's saying now that she afraid of Takia and Morris. Child. Yes, in the back seat with no car seat. There it is. There it is. So all of a sudden, if she don't want to go to Takia, she don't want to go to Morris, then maybe she having fun with the people that she playing with. Child. Yeah, basically. Because Morris is from Port Gibson or whatever. But right is right and wrong is wrong. And let me just straight up. If those two people life has forever changed. They have been sit here, you know what I'm saying, being prosecuted for something they absolutely did not do. How does she know that in her opinion what is normal? You know what I'm saying? Like her opinion, what she considered to be normal. Like if Baby J was a ball of energy, and that's what they basically testified to. So, so if they basically testifying to the fact that hey, she was normal, she was quieter, but she was quiet. Like, well, she was normal, but she wasn't the normal. You might as well say she wasn't as normal as the Gerard you used to know. But see, she don't want to do that because you have to pin this on Takia. So you can say, yeah, she was quiet, but she still was normal. But if her normal is a ball of energy running around, because if you have kids, with them being, babies when they're learning how to walk and stuff like that, they don't want to be carried. They want to run around. And if on time you see Baby J is on the camera screen, is one time maybe walking, and the other times holding on to something, and another time I think I seen the baby being carried around like a rag doll. So, and this is my honest opinion. But yeah, and it seems like James Jefferson, he's always leading. You lead them into pinning this on Takia. He don't ask open-ended question. He lead them into this. He leads it because hell, before he recorded it, probably done told them what his question's gonna be. That's what I'm thinking. But anyway.
I want to feel bad.
Yes, because my sister brought her to the store like the week before that, and one of my coworkers reached for her and she went straight to it.
And how many times have you seen her react like that towards the stepmother?
Never. This is my first time.
That was the first time I've seen it. Did you see any bruises, anything?
Now in the past, I have seen her, like she has eczema, so she bruises well, she get the lip flares. But I've seen her with Her face was all scratched up the week before. Yeah. It was a bunch of red spots in my face. And we were trying to figure out where it was come from.
Anybody ask the daddy step up about that?
So my question is, okay, if it was some red marks and stuff like that was all over her face, like what who had her? Who had her? Who weekend was that to have her? If if y'all seen her the weekend before with the red marks on her face, and you know what I'm saying, it seems like, I don't know, y'all. Let's just listen. I'm just gonna be quiet because
I don't know if anybody else.
Well, you ever saw her black eye?
No, I can't remember.
All right. Anything else you have to say with this? Everything you told me, truth, great, and factual to the best of your ability.
And y'all, let me before mention this black eye that they talking about. That is not a black eye. That is where baby J's skin is. It's eczema. It's eczema. If anybody that has any common sense, that is not no damn. There was not no black eye on their baby eye. There was eczema. And that baby might have been scratching her eye because it ain't been properly taken care of. All you have to do is put Vaseline on it. Let me tell you how you treat eczema. Me being a mother with a child with eczema, my child, when she gets out the bathtub, I pat her dry and I put Vaseline on her. That's all you got to do is put Vaseline on her. And then when she has a flare, put the little hydrocortisone cream on her, and they good. You ain't got to wait till the scalp go off or nothing. Just get them out the tub in the morning, put some Vaseline on them, and they good for the rest of the day. When they get the itch, they give you itch cream, and they give you some oral medicine to take. Ain't no damn excuse. Don't try to make some eczema be bruises or black eyes, because that ain't it.
That's my business.
Time 9:24 a.m. October 25th, 2017, Clayton County Sheriff Department. And once again, I'm going to be a station house.
Ebony Hill.
That's what it's going to do at this time. Today's date is October the 30th, 2017. Time is 1:21 p.m. at Clayton County Sheriff Department. Friend at this time is state your name.
Ebony Hill.
Ebony, give me your home address.
2156 Ohio 18 on 2 Palmerville, Mississippi 39086.
And a current phone number. Also, Chris. If we made sure, I know we interviewed you one time, we want to ask you some more stuff about your contact with Gerard Smith. We can't let you die. That's Saturday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, we never had contact with her. Your own words, tell us, how did you end up coming in contact with her? Did you ever pick up and take anywhere? And also, just in detail, what you noticed.
Like I said, Saturday morning, when I dropped my kids off at my mom's house,
Saturday would have been the 21st for the rest. Go ahead.
I dropped them off. Mariah was in bed with my mom. She was moving like she wanted to wake up. And
who was your mother?
Antoinette Skin.
Okay.
No one locked my door.
About 10 minutes later, she then got up out the bed. My mom walked with her in the front, and I guess by her just waking up, she was just, she was just there for a minute. Then I picked her up, I gave her a hug, and then I left and went to work. I came back around, say, about 11:20. I'm not sure of the time. I came back around about 11:20 or so when my mom called and told me that they were going to take her sister off the machine. So when I got there, I started getting Gerard diapers together and her diaper wipes and they cooked together. We left and we got in the car with my auntie Annie.
You and Gerard?
Yes.
And
Jenny. Okay. We got in the car with her, and then I received a phone call as we got past the high school road. I received a phone call from baby Yolanda Reed, and she asked me for the drop Gerard off with her. And so I told her I would meet her at Seco. About 2 or 3 minutes later, more.
And that would my question would be my question too. Why is this Yolanda Reed feel like y'all just? Why is this baby being just dropped off to everybody? So that's why I'm saying like it's crazy just to investigate 2 people when y'all want to drop this baby off like she's a hot potato. Why y'all not informing the mama? I mean, no harm. You couldn't drop mine off. No, you would have to tell me. Then wouldn't you have to tell me? You would have to tell me where you drop my child off. If I leave my child in your care, then I need to know if you're gonna take them to somebody. You ask me, are they allowed to go over there? You just don't do that. I don't know these people. This says a lot.
First call, and he asked me did I have Gerard, and I told him yes. So he wanted me to meet him with Gerard. So the plans was to meet him at Seco. I then called Yolanda Reed back and told her that Morris wanted her. We went to Seco. Gerard was in the car. She was acting like she normally act. Ended up leaving Seco, headed back to get my cousin April Davis, because Morris hadn't made it yet. So we picked up April Davis, then back to Seco we went. And by that time, Morris was there. He was in the store paying for gas or getting some good things. And his wife, Kia Beverly, was in the car. She got out when I got out to get Gerard. And I was trying to pass Gerard to him. Gerard refused to go. And she kept trying, so I guess she just went on and pulled out my arms, because Gerard didn't want to go to it. And from there, they followed us because they said they had to change their clothes. So they followed us, made a stop.
Get off my couch like this.
Because my cousin got sick. And then we stopped. Maury came to the truck and said that he was going to stop by the dollar store to get Gerard some shoes. When we made it to the hospital, my auntie Rose was the first person that got Gerard.
Who Gerard was in the hospital?
She rode to the hospital with her daddy and her stepmom.
So that's by what time he got possession of Gerard?
Exactly.
I'd say about 11:40.
Okay.
Yes.
You're right about that. I got a question.
And she was okay when they got possession of him?
Mm-hmm. And she was okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, Edward.
When we made it to the
The
hospital,
baby was dropped off without no diaper bag.
She had it for a little while.
Or no shoes, or no clothes. Because Danielle had called to Kia. Let me just say this so everybody understands. Before we go further. This is how it went. Deidreana dropped the baby, met Danielle at Chick-fil-A to get baby J. The baby had no car seat, no clothes, no nothing. Or no diaper bag. So, baby J was crying. So, she called Takia because baby J was crying to try to calm her down. She said if the baby didn't have no clothes, Takia offered to come get her. But oh no, she didn't want her to get baby J. So she said she'll let her wear some of her baby clothes. Boom. Then all of a sudden, Danielle calls Andrew, who is Morris's brother, to come get baby J. And baby J and Andrew go from without a car seat to Antoinette house, Danielle's mother, and from Antoinette house, that's how Ebony come into play. The Ebony get up and see Baby J in the morning, drop her kids off at Antoinette house to get to drop her kids off so she can go to work. And I just I hope I'm not. I think that's how it all went.
When I was getting ready to go, I had Gerard in there. And before I was going, Kia asked me to give it to her. So,
one, two, three, four. 4 people we know for sure.
And when I was getting ready to leave, Kia asked me to give it to her. So I took over the Kia. Kia tried to get her. She didn't want Kia. Some world tried to get her while I was over. While he came over there while we were, and he tried to get her. She didn't want her.
Let me ask you one. Let me stop you. What time you think y'all made to the hospital?
That's what I'm saying. So.
Say one about 12, 39, 12, 40.
Right over.
Yeah.
All right. You know.
Now, I did leave the hospital for a little while because we wanted to get something to eat. I left there around about 1 something. So,
maybe the baby was crying because she wasn't feeling well.
I don't know if anybody else.
That could all be a possibility.
Right here.
I was in the room most of the time.
I'm saying, what are everybody sitting in? Where everybody was really sitting in?
In the room. And like,
okay, baby holding her head.
Driving, waiting.
She was in the room most of the time.
Baby holding her head again. Trisha, let me just hold on just a minute. If you don't know this, I'm going to keep it all the way real with you right quick. Y'all, I'm sorry for stopping the tape. Where do Deidreana stay, y'all? I'm going to let Reese answer that question. Reese, if you watch the interrogation videos, y'all, the mama ain't got no damn house. She ain't got no place stable to stay. She was hopping from this house. She was staying with her best friend. She was staying with Aunt Karen. And her name ain't Aunt Karen. Her aunt, whatever her auntie. And she just be hopping from place to place. That's honest.
I know they left around now, so I feel like I'll be in checking them out and see. Kids over there will be ready to leave.
Yeah, Pastor Ryan.
When I left, she was just Gerard?
No.
When she was there too, my mom was trying to feed her. So I'm going to kill one thing. My mom feed her.
Was she ever crying?
She was just quiet.
Why she didn't want to feed her?
Well, my mom was trying to give her some fruit, and so she was like, she don't need no fruit. She put all that. She stuck. Basically, forced her to eat potatoes, so she threw it.
So
when I left, she was in her grandfather's arms and she was eating. We had gone to McAllister, so she was eating off her grandfather's potatoes and stuff off her grandfather. She was sitting in his arms when I left. When we left to come home, because there was so many people up here.
Exactly.
That's the question I want to ask. Friday, why Morris didn't get a Friday?
Morris, like on Fridays, he's with the football. He's a coach, so his mom would normally have on Fridays. He would always pick her up and take, or either Key or take her to his mom's house. And he had, I guess, to go out with the
Get that popsicle up off my couch.
So my mom, he asked my mom to watch it. I told my mom no, but she ended up watching. And he met my sister with her. Danielle Skinner. He met her with her until my mom could get her. So Danielle kept her for a little length of time.
Danielle, Ebony, you are lying.
Beverly is his brother. He brought her on down to my mom. So she stayed the night with my mom.
Anything else you remember? Any other activities around her that you remember during this time period?
Y'all, that's crazy. How is she gonna have a different story from the person that gave the baby away? How can the baby get from Morris to meeting at Chick-fil-A? I thought Danielle said that she met the mom, bio mom, at Chick-fil-A. And then Danielle called Takia to calm baby J down. This been discovered. She must get the memo. That's all I'm gonna say. She didn't get the memo.
So when was the last day you actually seen her alive?
Saturday at 8 something.
See, she didn't testify that in court.
PM. Okay, where was she?
She was at the hospital.
That was at the hospital. And you left the hospital before Morris and his wife.
Mm-hmm.
But you know he left at 7.
It was like 9 something, maybe 9:45, something like that.
You attended the funeral in the wake this past weekend. Tell me what you know that the funeral wake, anything that stood out to you.
At the wake, when I went, the thing that stood out to me was Kia. Kia Beverly, Moore's wife. She was like Sunday when Jariah passed. It's like she had no remorse. She wasn't crying or anything. It was like she just didn't care. But Friday when we wake, she was putting on with her little tears, face red. She got up, went to the casket, started crying again. Then this one time, it's like she had this evil smile on. I'm like, something.
Explain that.
Evil smile. It was just like she was thinking evil, but smiling at the same time.
Where was she at then?
She was at the funeral home. She had stopped crying by the end, and I'm like, this just seems so funny to me. I don't know.
That was at the wake. That's what we want to tell you.
At the funeral, she did be crying. She just did crying at the repast. She was when we got to his house later on, she was normal and just.
Jamel, cut that down.
And
How Morris was at the wake.
anyway, he holding it in. He kept going to the case, giving tears of falling, and then like he'll suck it up.
What about the film?
I say it was the same.
What about when y'all got back to the house?
When we got to the house, he wasn't. When I made it to his house, he wasn't there long. He left because he took his brother-in-law somewhere. But She left and went to her mama. He went to sleep at one time. Kia, his wife.
Did you know if he ever left the house that night that she died?
Now, I don't know myself. I've heard it.
Who you heard that from?
My sister said that people were saying I seen him work out.
Where?
That I don't know.
Which sister?
Daniel. Yeah.
I'll probably have already. It just blows my mind. It just blows my mind.
But now you told me the truth about your dinner.
Yes.
Time now is 1:35 p.m. October 3rd, 2017. Thank you, Sheriff Farm. Once again, out of the state tonight.
Evening. 12 and 1 something.
Between 12 and 1 a.m. That's the end of this time.
So it's another one, and that's it, guys. Let's see what lie she got to come on next.
My guess is what I was told about between 12 and 1 something.
Between 12 and 1 a.m. Okay, between 12 and 1 a.m. Tell me what we were talking about. What happened in your own words?
Well, me and her mother, Audrey, was in the kitchen talking.
Whose mother did?
Takia Beverly.
Okay. You all was in the kitchen talking?
Yes.
And you all was where when you all talking?
We was at Morris and Takia Beverly house.
Okay, what day y'all was talking?
This was Sunday, the day that we found out that Gerard was dead.
That was on after the ambulance, police, and everybody left later on?
Yes.
Her mother came down here?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
She was telling me that she knew something was wrong for Takia to call her, well, text her. At the time she did, it was like maybe 1 something or something like that. And she said that
8:55.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
They lie.
She said that Takia said that she needed her more than she ever needed her.
Oh, so you the one that said that.
It didn't dawn on me. Like, but she showed me.
They must have to call her back in and just tell some more lies or something to get that story straight.
And so, why was she? What concerned her about the kid?
Like, why would Tia be saying she need her more than she ever needed her? Because they talk all the time, but for her to call it that time and say that she needed her more than she ever needed her, she knew something was wrong.
So that unusual for her to do it?
Yes.
Because they have to get the story together, they have to get the narrative together.
And you said, do you know if she responded to the text?
Now, I don't know if she responded. She was strolling, and like I said, I don't pay attention to people's stuff, so.
And this was the morning that Gerard died. Yes. And you all was still at the house with everybody else. And the mama then will tell me that about the unusual text she got prior to earlier that night, around maybe 12 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
Coming from her daughter, Takia Beverly.
Right.
And say it again with the text.
I need you more than ever.
And that was very unusual. Mm-hmm. And you say you just remembered all this?
Yes, I did.
No, why it took you a little while to remember?
I guess because there's so much going on.
And the thoughts started to come to you?
Yes.
All right. You can go to Takia's phone number?
I have it in my phone.
Okay, my thing is, y'all, this is how they knew they didn't have no real sound proof that Takia did anything to Baby J.
601.
So what they did was they basically stacked it and they called her in to say lies, and they called somebody else in to state more lies, and they just they sit up there and how you know what type of relationship Takia and her mother got unless you've been talking to Danielle. And so y'all basically
time now is 9:40 a.m. November 10th, 2017.
So it is because he called her back in and probably told her, if y'all want her to be arrested, y'all gonna have to give me more information. That's just basically what it is. So she couldn't think of nothing else but Takia's mother and said that, hey, Takia's mama said that, you know, we was in there talking and Takia's mama said, Mama, I need you now more than ever because I done killed the baby. And I just don't believe that Takia gonna text this woman that, and all the evidence y'all see on the screen was that Miss Audrey didn't get a text her until maybe like 5 that morning. So what's wrong with y'all, man? That's all I want to know. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all can't see y'all have that much hatred in your heart for one person. One person to go down for killing. Y'all have that much hatred in your heart that you can't see the truth. The truth is y'all sitting there if y'all telling the truth, and if everything lies in the baby had a cracked skull, then all of a sudden now the cracked skull ain't what killed her. Now it's a 1 centimeter contusion. Come on now. Yeah, they're going to jail. That's why I don't understand why that judge didn't keep the CPS record, because that matters. That says a lot. If you want the mother's CPS record struck, even though the mother's not on jury, but that could cause, that's reasonable doubt right there due to the fact that the mother was negligence, guys. Y'all know that because we done covered plenty cases where mothers have been negligent and caused the death of their child. But see, she don't know what happened to Baby J because she passed the baby along. She just passed it to Danielle. I would have been questioning, Danielle, why did you move my child? First of all. I don't even think Miss Audrey probably even said anything to that lady. They had to come up with something. They had to have something damning. And that was one of the damning things. I just go keep real. You know, I said I got to have that damning evidence. So that's that damning evidence they looking for. You know what I'm saying? They say, hey, she text her mama. I need you now more than ever because I guess she done killed this baby. That don't even make possible sense. And then all the lie, the Miss Audrey was hiding in the cupboard and what else? What else her mom said that the weapon was in the sewer. Y'all got to do better. Stop lying and just speak the truth. If you know that she is guilty, I wouldn't add nothing to it or take away from it because the evidence will be right. One thing about it, if you know somebody is guilty, the evidence is going to show you that this person is guilty. You wouldn't have to do all these extra lies and extracurricular things to make someone guilty. The evidence, the medical examiner saying the cracked skull was 10 to 14 days old, let you know that she's innocent. The baby on the video holding her ear, that lets you know she's innocent. And they got her phone records, and then it was displayed on the screen. And that was all a lie. So stop lying. Grow up, get out your feelings, take ownership to your part that you played in this situation. Because you're going to be the next one. If you're thinking this girl going to life in prison, getting life in prison, I don't believe so. They trying to cover up for Danielle or the mother. They trying to not hold the mother to the fire, but they should. because she is the one that was very negligent with that baby. She wouldn't have been in that situation if you wouldn't have passed her around like she was a hot potato. Because you didn't have time to, you want to go drink and smoke and do all these other things instead of being a mother and have that baby a stable place to stay besides the kid in Moore's house. And that's the only stability, in my opinion, baby J had. A lot of people don't judge the mother, don't judge the mother. I'm not judging her, I'm just speaking the damn truth. So everybody else don't want to say it. But y'all want to feel sorry for her. I don't feel sorry for negligent mothers that could do better, but they choose not to.
This is harder than I thought. Time to catch up on our contestants.
Don't get somewhere with that. No more popsicles. Go put it back in the freezer. That's it. Right, you don't have to embellish the truth. If it's there, if you ain't got to speak no lies, none of that. Just straight up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never in my days of living seen no mess like this. Exactly. Be a better one to the ones that's living right now. I'm not trying to down nobody because I'm a mother too, and I ain't no book on being a mother. But when your child is passed around and you don't really know what happened to her, you can't just place that on one person or two people. You got to look at everybody got to be held to the fire. If the kid Moore should be in jail, everybody else that have it too. Ebony, Antoinette, Danielle, and everybody in the damn hospital needs to be in jail. And that's the way I feel about it. Well, CPS should have took her when let me say something. Usually when mothers don't have a stable environment, when mothers are very negligent, doesn't have the baby, don't have a place of their own, like have their own little living quarter, then usually CPS will remove the child from the home until they're in a safe environment. But see, they wanted to CPS needs to stop giving people another chance just because they know them off strength and just do their damn job. You already overpaid and underpaid. You underpaid, so you might as well do the right thing. If you know someone is neglecting their child and not being a responsible parent to their child, and yeah, they may love them, but they're not being responsible enough to take care of them. Because you're supposed to have your child a stable place to stay. Some people just don't want, some of them CPS workers just don't want to do no paperwork. Well, I'd rather do the paperwork and get the child somewhere where they can be properly cared for instead of being in a neglected, filthy environment where they catching UTIs and all that right there. Now, I'm just going to be real. Y'all sit up there and want to spare people's feelings, but mothers like me, we do anything wrong, y'all automatically take ours. But the ones that sitting up here smoking weed, drinking, doing God knows what, hopping, got to seeing your children to God knows who, what you want to protect them. No, hold them to the fire. That's cut out their assistance, the food stamp, and the what else we get up here? The free TANF. Let me tell y'all something. She could have easily got her somewhere to stay. It's TANF, TVA in Mississippi. We got all kinds of public assistance. Ain't no excuse why you can't find a place to stay unless you don't like paying bills. Huh. Well, then we know who care she was in when she had them scratches. Let me just say that. Like, if you gonna hold to kill to the fire, hold the mama too. Yeah, Danielle was not cool with the kid. She probably envied the kid. Let me just, from what I understand, Danielle was in a abusive relationship, and I don't talk now with nobody that has been in abusive relationship because I have been in one myself. But in that Baby J's picture, there was a big ass dog in behind that behind Baby J, and I just feel in my spirit that damn dog did something to this baby, and Danielle trying to cover it up. And Danielle, you need to speak the damn truth so this shit can end. I won't be surprised if that dog got overly friendly and jumped on the baby. Keep it real. Yeah, Session 8. We got, no, it's called TANF. What we got here is TANF and TVA. We ain't got Section 8. It's called TANF. TANF is where you get the little check, that senior little check, get free daycare assistance. Let me tell you something, get free daycare assistance and all. Ain't no excuse. Child, please. She ain't never liked her. And Danielle was just wanting to be up in their business. And I hate that. The kid probably know now not to trust her no more than where she can throw her. Anyway, I definitely wanted to come on here, guys. Y'all asked for an update. This y'all update. They did come out with another video maybe 30 minutes to an hour ago. I got to check it out, see what it's talking about. But I really want to hear Danielle's testimony, y'all, because we're going to break that down. Oh, okay. Income based. They call it some type of other program, HUD, and we got HUD and all that. But yeah, Section 8 is all the same, child. Go put that back. Do not touch it. I gotta get these kids to bed before they eat up my house. Go put that up. Go put it up. Says I just couldn't live myself if I had sent this one to jail for life without the world all because of jealousy. Right, but some people like that, man. Some people like that. They don't care. As long as they have it in the back of their mind, they use drugs and alcohol to suppress what they got going on the inside. But they live with it internally every day. Let me tell y'all something. One thing I know for sure, God gives you you can pray. And I'm a strong believer in God. If you believe in God and everything that he does, you know that the kid gonna be free, the kid gonna be exonerated. Well, sometimes we have to ask God to give a spirit of conviction over people. Yeah, a spirit of conviction. See, once God convict their spirit, they use drugs and alcohol and things as such to try to not think about the lies they have created and all the drama they have created. But God is convicting their spirits. Trust me. God is convicting their spirits. And they're using the I don't care tactics of weed, alcohol, and all those other things to suppress that conviction. But we're going to continue to pray, guys. Continue to pray for Tequila. She's going to be all right. Y'all want to give to her platform. I Stand with Kia. Please do with that. To help, with legal matters or whatever. They still need help. You can, as well, guys, follow her page for the latest updates. Because, guys, sometimes I fall off, and sometimes I be on other stories that I need to cover. So make sure you guys follow I Stand with Kia and get all the information that you need about this case. Her platform is growing so big, and the people that stands with her and her people, they do such a wonderful job of making it, dumbing it down for everybody to understand. I know, but you know what though? I would sue Claiborne County. And I would have to have some people jobs too. Tamika Irvin, number one, because she allowed this in her courtroom when was told not to even try because baby was passed around it. But see, you try to make a name for yourself. When you do that, you be chasing down a rabbit in a rabbit hole. I'm telling you. But no, you wanted to listen to these people, and look what you done got yourself in. Now you got to figure out how to dismiss this case without it being such an outrage. be, So guys, continue to pray for Tequila, guys. Let's pray that, God convicts some spirits. But she was just working. Let me say this: she was just working at the at the college at the Starbucks, Chick-fil-A Starbucks somewhere. She wasn't making that much money. Come on, she could have got Section 8 if she chose to. Oh, but y'all, that's all what I have for tonight, man. Make sure you guys, before you leave out, hit the like button. As well, if you're new to the channel, we welcome you here. Press the subscribe button. Tune in tomorrow, guys, around 7:30 p.m. We're going to be covering something else. I don't know at the moment, but we will be covering something else. I have no updates on Kamari or any other cases that I have done. I'm still looking and still, looking in the background about that to make sure that everything's cool with that. But guys, once again, y'all. Get off my couch like that. See, that's why I got to hear get you in the bed. Thank y'all once again for all the ones that came to the birthday celebration, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that have shown me support over the last year, 2 years I've been on here. I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for the support. If you still want to send me a birthday gift, girl, the good bishop, look, child, the good bishop that wouldn't lie. Like, somebody got mad at me, child, told me, said, how can I take you serious when you got cartoons playing in the background? I told her, hell, don't listen. Don't listen, honey. If you feel like the cartoons, because like I said, I'm a mother, and sometimes my kids, they hard-headed. Thank you, Mika. How you doing? They told me, how can I take? I'm like, look, the cartoons don't take away from the message. If you can't understand that you're in a cult and that few are called, ain't too many, many are, this is what I always say, many are called, but few are chosen. That means that everybody that say they are the cloth ain't of the cloth. And some of these men out here, or some of these pastors out here, they ain't by the spirit. They for their flesh. That means what the flesh wants. When it's supposed to be the shepherd leaving the flock. But how can the shepherd leave the flock when he damn astray? You know what I'm saying? So, she tried. Child, I just told her, don't watch. Just as simple as that, baby. If everybody ain't for everybody. Some people like quietness in the background. I have to have this. Hey, but one thing about it, y'all, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all 100%. And I always give back to my people. So, don't worry about the background, baby. Listen to the damn message. You know what I'm saying? But let me see your transcript. I'm gonna see if I can reach out to her. We're gonna listen to the pastor. He did 2 sermons. Maybe we'll talk about the good pastor tomorrow. We'll do 2 sermons about he listened to his 2 sermons. I know that he is coming on the fire because it's a pastor named Bishop Senegal. He is going to our next week to rally to get him investigated. Child, I'm always fussing at these children. They listen too hard. Well, look, I'm like this. I ain't for everybody, and everybody ain't for me. It's like we gotta keep it real around here. You know what I'm saying? So, but tomorrow, guys, I'm gonna reach out and we're gonna listen to. I'm gonna find his sermon, and I might have just get it through. Let me see the transcript, and we're going to and make sure y'all, she's covering it all the time. Make sure y'all check her out, because let me see your transcript. She covers it all the time. She really do. And her and I think it was Mad Church Disease. they had did what Thursday. That's why I didn't go live because I was listening to them. They was talking about the pastor and how people in the church can be when just because she's wrong. But at the end of the day, you ain't got no morals, integrity, or anything like that. So that's the way I feel about it. And to just wish bad upon people that don't want to follow, don't agree. Like it's crazy when how us black people do, and let's just keep it real. Us as black people, we get mad and talk down on one another when people don't agree to the lifestyle that we live or what we do. If I crowd like me, I don't care if you don't agree with it, then cool. I understand. I respect that. But I'm not gonna tell somebody, oh, if you don't accept my lifestyle, then we can't be cool. Well, if certain things in your life that I don't agree with, if I'm not gonna be one of them bandwagons kind of people. If you wrong, you wrong. And if you know what I'm saying, I ain't never been no follower like that. Hell, I ain't even got that many damn friends. I don't. I'm just gonna be honest. That's why I say I'm not one of those people I'm not a good yes man. Period. So don't look to me to be a yes man. I might go along with it for a minute, but then I'll be like, you know what? I'm over. I'm gonna have to say what I got to say. Anyway, or just completely stop dealing with you, period. That's just who I am. Everybody's different, but I do want to say that us as black people, we got to do better. Exactly, child. Drink some wine, one or some liquor, take a shot of Henny, or take a shot of Patron, and go on with your life. It ain't your life, but you can't get mad if people don't agree with you. You know what I'm saying? I understand that God said, "Judge ye shall not be judged." But oh well, if you sitting up there judging everybody, talking about people having threesomes and stuff like that, telling everybody belt business on the pulpit, then what makes you any better? That means you're even worse because these people are confiding in you, Pastor. Confiding in you of their sins. And you get on the damn pulpit and say, oh yeah, you having threesomes with your cousin and all that right there. But hold up now. Don't you say you the man of the ain't you the man of the cloth? But y'all follow because one thing about it, if the pastor doing it to that person, guaranteed if you go against the pastor gonna do it against you. And that's just straight up. That's why I be careful on how I do people and how I treat people when I fall out with them. Me, I might not tell your damn business, but I'm sure gonna leave you the fuck alone. And it's just who I am. Exactly. So guys, that's all that I have tonight, guys. I gotta get my kids in the bed. I done overdid it. I know I ain't been live in a minute, and I enjoyed this live on tonight. If you guys haven't done anything else, guys, make sure that you hit the like button. If y'all want to see me my birthday ain't passed. April ain't over yet, child. Want to send me a gift? cashapp J&J Mom 18. I appreciate you guys so much. Make sure you guys, if you haven't done anything else, y'all have a good night, and we'll see you guys on tomorrow. Okay.